program that helps so many people in our community. Kind of explain what it's all about.
Well, it does. We have several other programs, but Project Help is unique because it serves a group of people that no one else does. These are usually folks who are working. They could be single moms. It could be a senior who's hit hard times, maybe had to buy extra medicine because they didn't have enough income that particular month and something new came up. So lots of different kinds of people get Project Help. It was created back in 1983, so it's been around a long time.
Right.
We had two community leaders who started Project Help. L.T. Ross, who this building happens to be named after, and Mr. Ed Hoskins, who was at that time the general manager of KUB. They saw this need, this void in the community. In 1984, people were being served. People started receiving help, and it's been going strong ever since.
Right. You help people basically heat their homes in
We do.
whatever manner they need your help.
That
in.
is correct. We just a few weeks ago were able to purchase wood for a family that heats with a wood stove still. It could be propane, coal, natural gas, and we still have fuel oil homes, old oil furnaces running in the Knoxville area. So, of course, natural gas and electricity as well are the two primary ones, but any source of heat can be assisted with Project Help.
Right. You've helped so many families, more than 400 every year. Talk about some of the differences you've seen for these families. This is such a huge help.
The goal of Project Help is that a family in need should not be cold in the wintertime, especially when it's absolutely no fault of their own. So that's been our goal, our mission since 1983, and we do that. We want to make sure every family stays warm. So if something happens, someone gets sick, reduced hours at work, any kind of scenario, then they can come in and see if they're eligible to receive Project Help.
And you have experienced the help of Project Help firsthand. Let's talk about your situation. Why did you need the help with your heating?
Okay, it was just a real tough time. I recently lost my job. My wife was cut back on her hours, and we were pretty much trying to do everything, just try to stay afloat at the time. Our cards were maxed out, and then this was basically a godsend. You know, we had this bill, and they said, well, they'd be able to help us out with it, and it was just one of those real bad bumps in the road where we just needed to get this taken care of, and came down here. They were really helpful, really nice, and they just helped us get out of a bind. We were in a real bind.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Obviously, being able to heat your home through the winter months is so important. How did that just take a burden off of your family?
Right, it was, you know, a lot of times we try to save energy just by, you know, cutting down on the thermostat and doing whatever we can to try to save, you know, save the energy and keep the cost down. And we've gotten it down pretty cold, and to think, you know, to go completely without, it would be real rough.
Yeah.
So, you know, grateful for the heat. It really definitely helped out.
Right. How would you encourage families who may be watching, you know, to maybe donate $1 a month? Just a little bit goes a long way with Project Help.
Right, exactly. That's what I was thinking about. You know, it helped me out so much, and that if you could give, you know, whatever you can to it is. I mean, it's a godsend lifesaver. I mean, it's something, you know, you're down and you need the help, and I think we have all been there. When you just basically have nowhere to turn, you have a place like this, and so whatever funds you're able to send this way, it's going to help somebody out, and they'll be completely grateful. Like I think of this place just a great place to do this for people that are in need.
It's obviously helped you through a hard time. We know you'll get back on your feet one day. Do you plan to give back to Project Help once you're back on your feet and able to help?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it changes your whole view of things. You know, you want to give back when they've, you know, you want to reciprocate. You know, if somebody does something for you, you want to do something back for them, And yeah, the attitude of giving, and I definitely want to give back as much as I can because it's a wonderful program.
Share the warmth. Give to Project Help. Donate at Food City and Home Federal January 6th through February 1st. All donations go directly to Project Help for those in need.